everybody! It's the Friday night food fights finale. We're calling it the Christmas Cookie 500. We're gonna kick it off with the Shorty Showdown. Here's all your favorite drivers and their vehicles. All of these cars are 2 inches long or less. That was the requirement for the Shorty Showdown. Let's look at the bracket. So with 13 racers coming out of Season 1 of Shorty Showdown, we have a modified bracket here. So we will have 3 races before we get into the first round. But don't worry, folks. All of your favorite racers are running today in this single elimination tournament. So let's get to race number 1. And that one will feature Ragtag Jim. That's right, a household name here at Shorty Showdown, and he's gonna be driving in the Mega Chunk. And right next to him is it's Duck Vader. Here we go. And Duck Vader takes the first race of the Christmas Cookie 500. We're gonna see if he's got another one in him, or if Mega Chunk can make a comeback. They're neck and neck coming down the line, and there's Fractal Panda in. The Duck Vader takes the win. Our second race of the morning will feature Sweet Tea driving in the Grape 8, and Sean LaRose driving in Rosie. Now, Sweet Tea is a little bit wide for the track, so she will always be in the inside lane. As you can see, they're dragging the edges all the way down. Rosie takes the first one. So we're going to see if Grape 8 can center out there in the lane and try to ride it a little bit better here. Yeah, a little bit of the same, having some friction going down the track, and Sean LaRose will be moving on. So here's our third and final race for the Shorties. There's Ragtag Jim back again in Liloff, and Dale Pryor in the red tamale. Whoa! That was a huge comeback from Pryor. Liloff was way out in front, and Pryor just snuck in there to take the win. Let's move to race 2 here, folks. Here go Liloff out to a big lead again, but there's Dale Pryor coming back once more. Are you kidding me? That was some good comeback racing. So let's take a look at our bracket after the races. And there is your first round of racing. We're going to kick it off with the top 4 drivers who got the bye coming into the first round. And the first race of those drivers will be Chicken George, the winningest driver in Shorty Showdown history, up against Fractal Panda, who's the winningest driver in Food Fights history in his only Shorty here. And Chicken George takes the first one. We're going to go to the replay there because it was very close, but you can see Chicken George punching the finish line first. So now race number 2 between these two. Here we go. Chicken George out to a good lead, but no! Fractal Panda from behind. Let's go to the replay here because I don't know if we saw that from that view. Fractal Panda just coming in out of nowhere, sticking his beak in there. So we got sudden death racing for the first time here in the Christmas Cookie 500. We'll swap lanes back again. Here they go. That was another super close race. I don't know who won that one. We're going to have to go to the replay. That is definitely Chicken George taking the win. Our second race of the first round will feature the 2-time Shorty Showdown champion. That's Cupcake in the Stub Rod. And Ragtag Jim. He is a household name. That's the Head Snoop. Whoa! Did Ragtag Jim make a comeback there? We got to go to the replay here, folks. He did, in fact. Ragtag Jim takes the first one. So we'll get him back up for race number 2. Oh, that going Stubrod all the way. Sliding to a victory. So, folks, you know what that means. That sets up a great sudden death race here between these two shorties. Stubrod and the Head Snoop. Oh! Did Head Snoop make a comeback there? Stubrod was out in front to begin with. Oh, and it looked like it was too little too late. You give him another 2 inches of track, and he's going to take that one, but Stubrod is moving on. And we say goodbye to the Head Snoop. Now here's a fun race. We got another dog here. That's Mick Griff, the crime dog, driving in the K9 Cruiser. And to the side of him, that's MDG Racing in Duck This, who ran in our very first Shorty Showdown. And the Duck is out in front as the K9 Cruiser flips over. Duck This takes the win. Race number 2 for these animals. Here they go. And it looks like it was Duck This, but the K9 Cruiser did close the gap. And he just popped Crazy Coach in the teeth over there. Duck This moving on. So the puppies are back in the pound for the remainder of the race. And as we go to the top of the hill, here is a legend. It is the Skull Shaker Uncle Elvis, 2-time Shorty Showdown champion. And Jean LaRose, the surprise winner out of the race-in round. There they go, and that looks like it was Uncle Elvis as he's doing his signature flip at the end. So we'll get him back up, and it looks like Uncle Elvis is probably going to run away with this one. There they go, neck and neck coming down. No! It is Rosie! Jean LaRose steals a win away from Uncle Elvis, so we are going to sudden death. This is surprising, folks. I thought Uncle Elvis was going to run away with this one. Here we go. Sudden death race. Head to head, I don't know. It was Jean LaRose. Rosie is moving on. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? And that'll lead us to our final race in the first round. There is the fan favorite. It's Baby Toe, driven by Rusty McQuaid and Dale Pryor in that red-hot red tamale. Coming out of that race-in round in style. Here we go. That's Baby Toe flipping over as he usually does and sliding into the finish line. So we'll get him back up. Red tamale moves to the outside. Baby Toe back to the inside here. Baby Toe with another big jump, and it looked like the Red Tamale might have had a comeback, but no. We're hearing from the booth that Baby Toe did take the win. And because of that weird 13-car bracket, we do have a little bit of a short race here to see who will face Chicken George in the next round. It's going to be Duck This and Stubrod head-to-head. We saw this in the regular season, but this time, Duck This takes the win in the first race. Stubrod knocked out Duck This in the regular season in race number 2 earlier this year. Here we go. Stubrod does not have what it takes this time, and Duck This revenge is sweet. It's MDG moving on. There's your final 4, folks, and what a motley crew they are. It's Chicken George, the #1 overall seed, MDG Racing, Jean LaRose, and Rusty McQuaid here in the final 4 for the Christmas Cookie 500. Our first race will be up at the top of the bracket and up at the top of the sledding hill. That's MDG and Duck This and Chicken George in the Smart Car. There they go, MDG. I can call that halfway down the track. MDG with a huge lead there over Chicken George. We'll go to race number 2. Can Chicken George stage a comeback here? He does, folks. Chicken George with a huge Huge comeback there. So we're going to sudden death. The winningest driver in Shorty Showdown history versus Duck This. Who's going to take it? Oh, man, that was a close one. Was it Duck This? Was it the smart car? Who won? We got to go to the replay on this one. Take it up to the booth, folks. Coming down, these two were very even, but it is definitely Duck This knocking out the winningest driver in Shorty Showdown history. So who will face MDG in the Shorty Showdown Championship? These are the contenders. That's Jean LaRose driving in Rosie, the surprise Cinderella story, out of the first round. And Rusty McQuaid and Baby Toe, the fan favorite. Here we go. I don't know about that. That looked like Baby Toe took it. But we're hearing from the booth. It was Jean LaRose. We got to go to the replay on this one, folks. Whoa, it actually was. Jean LaRose, who's a lightweight in this race, punched the line first to steal that one away from Baby Toe. Baby Toe looks mad about it. We'll see if he's got a comeback in him here. Ladies and gentlemen, you are seeing magic in the making this Christmas morning. Jean LaRose, Cinderella story, out of nowhere, is headed to the championship of the Shorty Showdown as Baby Toe, the fan favorite, is eliminated.
Aw, their baby car!
It's the yellowest driver in Shorty Showdown history. That's MDG Racing in Duck This here in the championship. And the contender, the challenger, is Jean LaRose and Rosie, the Cinderella story out of the racing round. Here we go, folks. This is going to be a good one. And here at the top of the hill, you're going to see MTG on the right side of your screen. Jean LaRose on the left. Who has what it takes to take the championship? Oh man, that one was close. We're going to have to go to the replay on this one, but I'm thinking it was Duck This, but Jean LaRose may have snuck in there at the end. No, it was in fact Duck This. So, the heavy favorite takes the first one. Can Jean LaRose, the Cinderella story, out of nowhere, take the next race to force sudden death? Here they go. I think it's over, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing run there for MTG Racing as he takes his seat on the podium at Rusty's Christmas Tree Farm. Congratulations, MTG Racing and the Duck This. The food trucks are next. Oh, baby, we've come so far. It's the Friday Night Food Fights finale. Here's all your favorite drivers across the track. And here's your top 4 winningest drivers in Friday Night Food Fights history. Let's check out the bracket. This is again a modified bracket because we had 20 racers coming through Friday Night Food Fights in Season 1. So you can see that we are going to have 4 race-in races there on the left side of the bracket. And then we'll get into the main bracket with the top 4 racers again advancing and getting a bye through the first round. Get it? Got it? Merry Christmas! There's Duck This from MDG Racing that just won the Shorty Showdown Championship. Will one of these have the legs to win it for the food trucks? There's Simon Harvey in the Y'all Racing Band. And Ragtag Jim, we just can't get rid of that guy. He's in the Got Milk. Here we go. That's Simon Harvey. Ragtag with the leaping theatrics. Check this out. I'm telling you, this dog is never out of it the way he drives. Absolute maniac driving there from Ragtag Jim. We'll go to race number 2. As the gate drops, it looks pretty even with Ragtag. He jumped a little bit. I have no idea how he jumped. Simon Harvey ends up winning in reverse. Look at this. Ragtag just takes a little leap in the middle of the track for no reason at all. Bonsignor moving on. So our second second race-in race will feature a fan favorite. Here's Bob and Linda Belcher driving in the Cereal Griller. And to the right is John Receiver in Acid Rain. There they are. John Receiver looks like he's bouncing around a lot. There's a lot of loose weight in that vehicle, not secured down. Bob and Linda take the first one. Here we are for race number 2. That was a much closer race, but Bob and Linda take them both. And there's Crazy Coach ready to take the hill. Wait a second, how can he be down there and up here at the top of the hill? Either way, there's Crazy Coach driving in German candies all the way from Germany. And Mayfield 41 in Jiggle Juice. Oh yeah, that's the German right there. Crazy Coach takes it as Jiggle Juice slides in sideways. So we'll see if Jiggle Juice can stay on the wheels or if Crazy Coach can take them both. Much better run for Jiggle Juice, but Crazy Coach does take the win to advance on. He looks pretty happy about it. So our final race here for the race-in round will feature a very interesting combo here. It's 2 Chow Wagon vehicles, Diamond Dave and Simon Harvey's second racer. There they go! Diamond Dave takes the win as Simon Harvey bounces down the track and gets stuck there in the finish line. Back up at the top for race number 2. Even again with the Chow Wagons, but another little bit of bouncing there from Simon Harvey, but I think he may have taken the win. We're going to go to the replay here. Too close to call, he did. Simon Harvey keeps it together, takes the win to force sudden death here, folks. Christmas morning sudden death, what more could you want? Diamond Dave on the outside lane, Simon Harvey on the inside. Winner moves on. There we go! Guys, these Chow Wagons are so evenly matched. We got to go to the replay again on this one. And Simon Harvey in the not stolen is moving on. As we take a look at our bracket again here, folks, all of our racing racers have moved to the right. And we can finally begin the first round of the food fights here at the Christmas Cookie 500. And our very first race will feature one of the winningest drivers in food fights history and the guy that just won the championship in the Shorties. That's MDG Racing and Hot Diggity Dog. And he's going to be going up against Simon Harvey in the Bonsignor Racing Van. That one's the first one is going to MDG. Here's race number 2 between these. And MDG will take them both, so Simon Harvey's first entry is eliminated. Race number 2 of round 1 is a very interesting matchup because these are very different vehicles. There's Slako Petrovak in Baba Rose's Golden Paragi and Dirty Murray from Missouri, everybody's favorite there. He's in the last course for this race. Who was that? I don't even know who won. I think it might have been Dirty Murray. It was, ladies and gentlemen, Dirty Murray from Missouri takes the first one. So we'll swap them back up at the top of the hill, the gold and purple. Coming your way right now. Wow! Dirty Murray sliding sideways across the track, and I think he may have taken that one, stolen it away from Slako Petrovak. It is Dirty Murray sliding in for the victory. And now we'll see the return of Bob and Linda Belcher winning out of that race-in race. And there's Jimmy John in the road coach, 2-time Shorty Showdown champion. There they go, folks. Wow, what a surprise doesn't go down easy. I think we're going to see a good race out of him here. There they go. Sure enough, Jimmy John out to a huge lead. Slams right into the finish line, but takes the win. Bob and Linda left questioning what's going on as Deadpool looks on from the finish line. Watch this, just kabam! Carnage at the finish line here at the Sledding Hill. So we're moving into sudden death again on this gorgeous Christmas morning. Linda looks nervous. Jimmy John looks solid. Let's see what they got. That's Bob and Linda Belcher barrel rolling over the finish line for the surprise win. The upset, knocking out Jimmy John, the two-time Shorty Showdown champion. Bob and Linda sideways across the finish line to take the win. And that sets up another interesting matchup because of the way the bracket fell. Uncle Elvis is racing against himself here. That's Miguel Garcia Iglesias de la Cruz and Fire Out the Hole. And Captain John Durst and Butter Me Softly. Whoa! Come back for Miguel there. We'll see if Butter Me Softly has anything else. He is the distinct lightweight here in this race. That was a very, very close race there, folks. We're going to have to go to the replay on that one. Oh, it is Miguel Garcia Iglesias de la Cruz taking the win. Crazy Coach looking on as he prepares for the next race. But this time, he's got five-time Food Fights champion. That's Fractal Panda driving in the cage. Here they go. Oh, I don't know. The German might have snuck one in, but he almost got hit there at the end. Fractal Panda just barely missed him. No, that one is Fractal Panda as Crazy Coach takes out the field of sleds. Go check out the North Pole Shootout over at our YouTube channel. So we got race 2 here with these guys. Wow, that was another close one as Crazy Coach almost took out himself at the finish line this time. But Fractal Panda was bouncing around. Crazy Coach might have stole one from him here. No, sirree! That was the legendary Fractal Panda taking the win. Our next race here is Killer Bunny and Paint Me Like One of Your French Toast. And Dirty Murray from Missouri. That's right, folks. He's back driving in Betsy. And Killer Bunny slams into the finish line and steals the win away there. Looks like Dirty Murray had a very good run, but Killer Bunny just too fast for him. And Killer Bunny takes out one of the sleds. That was Jim DeSauniers of Indiana Diecast Racing with the brunt of Dirty Murray's rage. Race number 2. Dirty Murray out early, but he did some bouncing around. He went sideways and which way and under. And Killer Bunny will be taking that one away from him. Watch this, Dirty Murray bouncing all over the place. He went into the middle lane and Killer Bunny took advantage for the win. Simon Harvey is back at the top of the hill in his last remaining vehicle that's not stolen. And the legendary Dr. Fizzgood, driven by Dax Quaid. There it is, folks, the 3-time Food Fights champion, Dax Quaid, takes the win in the first race. And he takes 2 as Simon Harvey rolls across the line to be officially eliminated. There it is, folks, our last race of this first round. Chicken George there, who came in at the end of the series to take a win in Ragtag Jim and Jimmy's Ice Cream Machine. Chicken George also does not fit through the line, but he takes the win. So we got race 2 here. Ragtag moves to the outside lane. Chicken George and the Killer Tomato to the inside. And Jimmy's ice cream machine is not enough as he and somebody finally took out Crazy Coach. Finally. Killer Tomato takes the win. So let's look back at our bracket again, folks, as we have our Elite 8. We're going to have MDG, Dirty Murray, Bob and Linda, Miguel Garcia Iglesias de la Cruz, Fractal Panda, Killer Bunny, Dax Quaid, and Chicken George rounding out the Elite 8. And we'll kick off the Elite 8 with the last remaining dog in the race. For Dirty Murray, that's the last course, but he's going up against the big dog, Hot Diggity Dog, MDG Racing, 5-time Food Fights champion. And MDG slithers in for a win, as Dirty Murray almost took out Crazy Coach, but bounced into MDG instead. So race number 2 here. There they are. That was a very close one. We're going to see if Dirty Murray was able to steal one away from the champ. No! He did not, but he did cause carnage at the finish line, which we are always appreciating here at Rust Belt Raceway Park. MDG has an opportunity to double up championships on Christmas morning. Up there at the top, it's Bob and Linda back again, and Miguel Garcia Iglesias de la Cruz. Here we go, Bob and Linda take the first one. We're going to go to the replay, but I don't think there was any chance there. Yet Bob and Linda take the first one. Miguel goes sideways, and as we've seen in previous races, you don't want to do that here at the Sledding Hill. So race number 2. Well, that was too close to call as Bob and Linda went a little sideways that time to slow down. We got to go to the replay here, folks. That was way too close for me to call. We're going to the booth. As they come down, let's pause it there. And that is Bob and Linda Belcher punching the finish line first. Unbelievable Cinderella story here for Bob and Linda. We've seen some incredible racing so far today, and I don't think that's going to stop as we see Killer Bunny here taking on Fractal Panda, 5-time Food Fights champion, for the 3rd race of this Elite 8. What is going on? Fractal Panda dragging down the track. Killer Bunny takes the win away from him. Folks, we could be seeing an upset here as Killer Bunny takes the first one from the 5-time champion Fractal Panda. And now he finds himself in an awkward spot, making a comeback. No! Did he do it? Fractal Panda, who had been on top for so long, he's not used to having to come from behind. We gotta go to this replay, so we stop it here. And it looks like they're neck and neck. Go to the next one. It is Killer Bunny with the upset win. It's a Christmas miracle, folks. And man, how could it get any crazier than that? Here's our last race of the Elite 8. Who will be the last racer to go into the Final 4? Chicken George or Dax Quaid and the legendary Dr. Fizzgood? The gate drops and Chicken George slams into the finish line to take the win. Look at this replay, folks. Dax Quaid jumped over the finish line, got some air under him, but cannot get the win. So we'll swap sides. Dax Quaid to the outside, Chicken George to the inside. Oh boy, that was a close one. Chicken George stuck in the finish line, but did he get there first? We gotta go back to the replay here. Oh boy, and the legendary Dr. Fizzgood is officially eliminated from the Food Fights Championship. Here is your Final 4, ladies and gentlemen. MDG Racing, Bob and Linda, the Cinderella story. Killer Bunny, the surprise upset. And Chicken George. What a Final Four this is, folks. You could not have planned this any better. There is one of the winningest drivers in Food Fights history. MDG going up against Bob and Linda. The Cinderella story here in the Food Fights Championship. Did they get one there? Well, I think that one might have been MDG. Yes! Just sneaking in ahead, but more carnage at the finish line from Bob and Linda. So it could be all over for the Belchers. Unless they can steal one away here. What is going on, folks? Bob and Linda. MDG, I don't know who won that. It was Bob and Linda Belcher tying it up. Folks, we are going into sudden death. Who saw this coming? The winningest driver in Shorty Showdown history going against the drivers who had never won. What an amazing Cinderella story this has become here, folks. And did they take it? Did they pull off the impossible? Bob and Linda Belcher. Tina in the back. No! It was MDG! And he shows why he is the winningest driver in Food Fights history as MDG is moving on to the championship. But who will face him? Will it be Chicken George in the Killer Tomato or Killer Bunny in Paint Me Like One of Your French Toast, the surprise winner out of the second round? That one, oh, nobody makes it through that time, but Chicken George went sideways and punched the middle of the finish line. It looks like he will be getting the win. Indeed, he did. Both drivers very aggressive. We'd love to see that here at the Sledding Hill. Good, aggressive driving for Christmas morning. So here's race 2. Can Killer Bunny stage a comeback to make it to the championship? Chicken George goes sideways and slams into Killer Bunny. I think he got to the finish line first, folks, but we're going to go back to the replay. Yes, Chicken George goes sideways for the win, so he's going to the championship. And now for the main event. He only had one win in the regular season, but there's Chicken George and the Killer Tomato here in the championship. And you know him, you love him. It's the winningest driver in Food Fights history. That's Hot Diggity Dog, driven by MDG Racing. We got the first race coming up between these two juggernauts. There they go. Even down the line, it looks like Chicken George sneaks out to an early lead and takes the win as he slams into the finish line. MDG in an awkward position, being down a race here early. So set him back up, switch lanes. MDG with a shot at a comeback. Chicken George with a shot at a championship. Here they go again, Chicken George out early, and it looks like he might have taken the win away from MDG as he gets stuck in the finish line once more. But again, too close to call as Crazy Coach looks on. We're going to the replay here. It is Chicken George taking the win. Thank you to everyone who participated in the first season of Friday Night Food Fights. We had so much fun running these races, filming and editing, and putting them out there for you. There's Chicken George, and there is Duck This. Those are your champions for Season 1. Season 2 starts this February. Get your cars in early. Go to the announcements tab in the Rust Belt Diecast Racing Facebook group for all of the details. So for all of us here at Rust Belt Racing, thank you for an amazing season. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll see you next time.